Alright guys, so with a little bit of a formatting change, and I'll explain why, and my League of Absence, we are going to be debuting Goliath's Champ. So to get started with this blaster, we really have to get to where I've been. As you can see, we're not in the usual setup, in air quotes. I had some things happen. I'm actually in school in a different town, living in my own apartment. With a roommate, of course, who is a close family friend, so that's always fun, and I'm actually getting him into Nerf. He came up with the idea because he saw some of my older work, and he said, "You want to do it again?" And I said, "Why not?" So, as many of you know, I did sell a lot of my blasters. I was going through some financial troubles trying to afford this place, and also getting another car. All those have been fixed, and financial situations avoided. We are doing good again, and we can start pumping out beautiful mods like this. So if you guys do want to follow more of what I do and not have one post every 6 months, I do post a lot on my Instagram and my Facebook. They are both Prickly's Nerf mods. I will link them down in the description, as of always. Let's finally get onto this blaster. So if some of you don't know what's going on here, this is a Rapidstrike in the back, this back section right here, with a Zues folded in the underside, around the top, and on the bottom. And shoved in between the Zues, top and bottom, there's a long shot front gun. So this build turned out pretty clean body-wise. And the only problem I had with it was the paint. I'm going to get some better shots of it, you know, doing the normal pan. I painted this in my basement I have at this apartment where my car is, and it's very cold in there. Especially when I decided to paint this, it decided to drop to about 50 degrees in the middle of the day. So, yeah, it still looks damn good. Like, it's a good paint job, but there are definitely a lot of flaws in it, but I didn't want to go and muck it up too much. I like the look of it. You know, it's a entry point back into the hobby for me, so it shouldn't be perfect. I mean, it's pretty dang close, but I love it anyways. This thing is comfortable, it is great to fire, and it performs great. So, except for the body work, which does look good, the features of this blaster are obviously your rev trigger and the trigger from the Zues retained with upgraded switches behind them. I have some sick folding iron sights. The front one is from the Rapidstrike, and the rear one is from the rail on the Zues, and they actually line up really well. Let me see if I can get that on camera, because it looks sweet. Someone shoot me, please. But it has a very nice sight line. It is very nice to shoulder. It is very comfortable for me. It is a little bit blocky. I mean, it's a thick blaster. Rapidstrikes and Zues are notoriously thick blasters for what they are. But it feels like a big Bullpup rifle. It feels like it's firing a heavy caliber, and I really like the feel of it. So, some other features include a working bolt. So I did this because I played the new COD beta, and I really liked it. And this was on like 3 of the guns, and I really liked it. HK slap, baby. So this does actually serve a practical purpose. On this side where my off body is, the spring is there. It's just a big long extension spring. On this side, I have just enough room for 2 fingers to clear a jam. So it actually does work out pretty good. And then when you're done clearing your jam, you just slap that forward, and it makes a satisfying click. And even on your reloads, you can do that. So this was done by using the stock Rapidstrike jam door in its guides, and then attaching a small brass door hinge to some polycarbonate sheets that were stacked up, and then a putty little end for the beautiful curved shape. It kind of looks like a ping pong paddle, but I was going for a big long, a big wide area that I could put my fingers across and not damage the polycarb after many times of use. And it does work very well, and it has a really nice clink. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's satisfying to clink it. So crisp. So then that moves us down to the voltmeter. Now, this is wired the same as the Moto Strife. You guys remember that? Brett has that now. Thank you very much, Brett. I very much appreciate that purchase and your positive review on it. It made me so happy. But, this voltmeter is weird. First of all, it's green because I thought I was going to paint this thing in the same scheme but in green. But I had all the blues laying around and it kind of worked out that way. But the button works like half the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if my battery's on too low of a charge or something, but I don't know. Next we have the mag release. This is actually the white paddle inside the Rapidstrike with some putty over top. And it actually perfectly matches the fold on the bottom of the blaster there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Perfectly matches that. It moves just enough to move your mag out of the way. And that white detailing and that orange, oof. I did some orange detailing. I've actually never painted it in orange detail. Can you believe that? That's insane. But it looks really good on this blaster with the blue. Those are the two primary colors, and you got some black accents. It looks great. And the look up here, this is all done with sponge painting. I did this on the Moto Strife. They are some of my favorite paint jobs to do because you just lay on one coat and then go ham with a sponge, and it looks amazing. And I did that with this. I got some really nice white detailing up in the front here on the grip and some of the screw holes and everything and all these little divots that I always do. And then in the back, I don't know if it's reversed or not, but this says Goliath's Champ. Goliath's Champ. And I was going to do Latin again like the Interfectorum Immortuus, but it's a mouthful. And this sounds cool. And the reason it has a runny look to it, my paint ran during clear coat. So I added more white to it to make it look cooler. Gotta love painting. The back opens up with magnets and these new screws in here and some new magnets I found at Lowe's. This thing, I can shake it pretty dang good and it doesn't move. And then in here, this exposes your leads for your LiPo. Now, this is running a Worker 42.5 millimeter cage that are Gen 3s in gray. It is running their high crush black wheels with Fang revamps and a Honey Badger pusher, all rewired with 16 AWG wire with 2 Omron switches in the front. This is just a 2-stage setup, and it runs off this XT60. So, now I'm not going to be doing too much firing because I did sell my LiPos and my charger. But I have just the battery in because the other stuff was supposed to be here Monday. It is now Thursday and is not here yet. That's a bummer. But let's go get that. So while I'm loading this mag up, I'd like to talk about stuff. So, as normal, you rev the bottom and fire. And the pusher action is a lot quieter than on Interfectorum. It's really sound. This thing fires really good and has a great performance. Now, I know I bought this Rapidstrike brand new to cut up for this project. I can't find the darts it came with, and I only have like 5 elites. So we're going to do a very short firing demo. Let's go do that. So again, I only have like 6 darts with me right now. And see, this room is already a mess, and I barely... Yeah, that's the room for the next project. Don't look at that. Yeah, here's what we're going for. So, with this paint job, I was actually inspired by a video game paint job. Hog Drone Totem from Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is not the best game. It's not the worst. But it had some dope camos. And that's what I picked for this. But... thank you guys so much for watching this mod overview on Goliath's Champ. If you guys do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do like my content, go follow me on my Instagram and Facebook, and also subscribe to this channel. Double subscribe if you can even do that. It really means the world to me, especially since I just got back. It'd feel great to get a little bit of love on this one, because I'm actually very proud of this one. A lot of time went into this in a very short amount of time. Just like Interfectorum, I really liked this shape, and I wanted to get it done, and it's one of my favorites, man. You guys have a good rest of your day, and thanks so much for watching. I guess the battery matches the voltmeter, so I guess that's a good thing. Shove her down in there, fella. If you guys can't tell, this is probably going to be the outro. Gotten a lot more rambunctious, which is good.